And today I just want to talk to each and every person out there who is carrying a pregnancy, and you who is a man and your wife or your fiancé is carrying a pregnancy. It's very good to hold her hand, because pregnancy journey is not an easy task. We need help from every person around us. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching us from. This is your one and only host, Martha Soipan, the Iron Lady. She has gone through so many and she has not been broken. She still stands very strong and very still and waiting upon God, because through whatever I've gone through, I've come to realize that whatever I went through because God had a purpose for it, and today I can see the glory of God in my life. Now, a lot of you have kept on telling me, as much as we know your journey, Soipan, would want to know how did you deal with your pregnancy. Like I've always said, I'm a mother of two. I've never stopped talking about my firstborn, my daughter, despite the situation that she left me. It still pains me anytime I remember that. But I thank God, because apart from whatever I went through, God has granted me another son who also came through a different angle, but I thank God. Now, today I just want to talk about my two pregnancies, my journey. It has not been easy, neither was it easy, but I thank God, because every time I look at my son today, I see the glory of God, and I see the purpose as to why God always made sure, no matter how much I tried to kill myself, no matter how much I tried to take away my life, He never accepted. Now, my first pregnancy was way back at a very tender age. I was the age of 23, and I was already in marriage, a very toxic marriage, a very toxic relationship, and I had to quit that marriage when I was already pregnant. And because this man was just always frustrating me, he never stopped frustrating me, so he kept on looking for me even after I moved out of the marriage, and he would beat me. And because I was still a small young girl and very naive, I never knew that every time you are beaten you're supposed to go to the hospital. So I will say, in my first 9 months pregnancy, I think I had gone to hospital only twice, and the third time was to deliver. And so my pregnancy journey was very difficult, because I'm a naive girl. I have no idea that someone should go for clinic. I'm always beaten every now and then. I could not afford a proper meal every day. So even my child growing in my womb, I would not say my child was healthy. And so in the year 2005, 2006, I got my baby, and unfortunately she didn't make it. 3 hours later I lost my baby, and it was due to all the frustrations and the beatings and the violence I was going through, and that really affected me. So anytime I meet a lady who has just carried a pregnancy for 9 months and later loses the baby, I know the pain they feel, because I have been there. So I know it's not easy. It really depressed me. It really made me feel so bad. I remember, because of what I was going through, I asked God so many questions. I hated myself because of also the words I was always being told in my marriage. And so I thought that I was never meant to be in this world. So I tried so many things, but never worked out. So in the process of healing and trying just to go back on my feet, I got pregnant again in the year 2009, and I got pregnant through defilement. And so it was not also easy, because you're being defiled by someone you had trusted, and someone you had hoped to look up to, and someone you had never thought would betray you. So I was defiled and got pregnant, and immediately this person knew that I am pregnant. I was forced for an abortion. So I also faced rejection again, because even in my first pregnancy I really faced rejection. So this was my second pregnancy, and then again I'm being faced with rejection, being told to abort, being forced to abort. I am not stable. I'm still trying to heal of my past, and now a second baby is on the way. My mind kept on telling me I was never supposed to be in this world. So I tried not once or twice to take away my life and my baby, because by the time I was getting my second pregnancy, I had so much on my table and I was not stable. So for me, I thought God had really abandoned me. There was nothing you would have told me about God and I would listen to you, because part of this defilement was through a minister of God. And so I hated my pregnancy, because every time I tried to do an abortion, I would just kill myself. It never worked out. So I hated my baby. I hated him so much that even every time I would go to clinic, I would ask myself, why am I going to clinic? Yet I hate this baby, because this baby came unwanted. This baby is already rejected from conception. I'm also rejected. How do you expect me to love this baby? But I thank God, because throughout my pregnancy, I carried my pregnancy. I worked very hard. And I remember when I was going for delivery, I got some complication, and immediately I was told that it was time either they save me or the baby. And that was my first time I felt a lot of connection between me and my child. To an extent, I asked the doctor, just give me some time, I need to pray. So I prayed and told God, I'm so sorry for hating this baby, and I'm so sorry for blaming you, I'm so sorry for cursing you. And I just pray that, God, you may give me the grace to overcome every challenge and help me that I may go home with my son, and don't take away this child. Just make sure that I promise that when I deliver this child healthily and I go home with the child, I will love him or her with both fatherly and motherly love. And like I've always said, God always has an ear that he listens to us. He is always there for us. He's there to support us and to see us through. So God blessed me, and after an operation, I got my baby boy. He was very healthy. He was very okay. And I prayed to God, and I told God, I might be facing challenges, but I pray that you may never allow me to face anything that is going to provoke my son to ask for his father. And so I delivered my baby, and I went home with my baby, and my baby was very much okay. And I thank God, because today when I look at my son, he's 12 years. He's one of those just amazing kids, because every time he wakes up, he tells me how beautiful I am, how gorgeous I am, and I feel so honored, I feel so proud. So I'm a proud mother of two, and I've faced 2 pregnancies, and I thank God, because I know a pregnancy journey is not an easy one, but by the help of God and the people around you, it can be very easy. Why am I saying it can be very easy? Myself, my both pregnancies were very difficult, because I had no one to support me. I had no one to hold my hand. And today I just want to talk to each and every person out there who is carrying a pregnancy, and you who is a man and your wife or your fiancé is carrying a pregnancy. It's very good to hold her hand, because pregnancy journey is not an easy task. We need help from every person around us, be it a mother, be it a father, be it a husband, be it a fiancé. We all need help, because this child, this woman is carrying a child, is carrying a generation. And the minute you put her in a condition that she feels stressed, she feels stressful, depression, it does not help the baby. It actually affects the baby, and that is why we see some circumstances coming out, some consequences that you start regretting. So I would not want anyone to regret. So I wish also, I want to take this opportunity to also wish each and every expectant mother a safe journey, each and every expectant parent, each and every waiting parent, all the very best, and to tell them that may God continue giving them strength. And you who is there who has been forced for our abortion, Soipan never aborted. Soipan today has an amazing child, a child that has given her hope, a child that has given her a meaning of waking up very early, and to inspire you and to encourage you. You who is there and you know that you defiled a child, you defiled a girl, you defiled a young lady and forced that young lady for an abortion, kindly go look for her and apologize. because you do not know the generation you want to kill. You do not know who is that child who is being carried. He or she might be the president, a governor of tomorrow, a minister of tomorrow, you know, a pilot, a leader. You do not know. Yeah, so I'm so happy that I've been able to talk about my pregnancy journey. You've been asking for it, and there it is. Any other question you want to ask, just write on the comment section and I'll be gladly to answer you. And once again, I want to say thank you for this amazing space from Race Array. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much for Gabriel Collection for dressing your girl up, and for the one and only videographer, editor and the director, Gilbert Wamboi. Thank you so much. He's always behind the camera. And I'll tell you how I came across Gilbert, because Gilbert is an angel, an angel. And I think we'll get to a place where we'll get someone else that day to hold the camera, and Gilbert will be here, and I'll tell you what kind of a person he is, because Gilbert approached me, and Gilbert is a brother. He's the brother that I've never had, and he has always given me a shoulder. He always do videography, he sells everything to do with camera, but he told me, Martha, I'll stand with you because you have inspired me. And I might not have all the money that you need, but I'll be the one who will be doing your videography, editing and uploading for you, and managing your account at no cost. What an amazing person he is. If you'd want to share anything on our platform, once again, kindly reach us on the numbers on your screen, and don't forget to share this content, subscribe, continue subscribing, liking and commenting. Both numbers are on the screen. You either call me or call Gilbert. Thank you and God bless you. Till next time, shalom.